So, okay, I think my mom did my hair today, and I don't know what look she was going for, but if I had to guess, I'd probably say, you know that girl at the carnival who refuses to leave a booth until she wins a goldfish, only to take it home and microwave the goldfish because something's going on with this girl. Next thing you know, she's on a ship going to Miss Peregrine's home for peculiar children. Yeah, that seems about right. So before we start reading this essay, two things about it. Number one, if the downfall of society were to be an essay, it would be this one. And number two, one of my best friend's boyfriend read this essay and told me it looked like cancer. So let's just take it from there. So before we get into this video, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the colleges that I got accepted into with this essay and the colleges that I got rejected from, understandably, with this atrocious essay. Don't even ask me why I applied to the colleges that I applied to. I couldn't tell you. I researched and applied to these colleges in the span of 1 month. I really treated college like it was extra credit or something, y'all. Don't ask. So I applied to a total of 6 colleges. I know, just 6. Acting like I'm the queen or something. Okay, so the one time I tried to look nice for you guys, I put on a lip gloss only to find out that it was expired because I can see throughout the entire video that there's like a white clumpy residue on my lips and it's disgusting. And honestly, I don't blame you for clicking off this video, but I don't want to film it again, so please just watch the video and ignore my crusty ass lips. Okay, so first, let's get the embarrassing shit out of the way. The rejections. So I got rejected from Northeastern and Georgia Tech. Now, I'm not gonna say anything, no shade, but also shade. Y'all don't want me, I'm gonna take my business elsewhere. And the acceptances. Now, quick disclaimer before I talk about these schools, I am not hating on them at all. These schools let me take refuge under their student body that was accepted. I want nothing else. I love them. Binghamton University. Honestly, one of the nicest schools ever. They even sent me stickers and keychains and my dad stole them. But anyway, it's in upstate New York and I love the greenery, I love forests and everything. But the things I be hearing about the people at upstate New York, girl, it's a little bit concerning. Someone even told me they have a little bit of a mafia thing going on. So you know your girl likes living on the edge, but this sounds like a little bit too much like hanging off the edge. I need to have enough space for my ass to sit on the edge. Next one. Florida State. Yeah, I know y'all, I know. It was an impulse decision. It was only $30 for the application. So I was like, you know what? Why not?
But you did this for what? Why not? Why? Why not?
But nowadays, looking at the things that are going on down there, I'm like, why though?
Why though?
Third, the University of Minnesota. I don't even know why I applied. I didn't even have the slightest interest of going there. I didn't even obsessively watch videos about what it would be like to live there on YouTube. I just didn't care. It's like when something falls into your shopping cart and you just go with it. You don't have the patience to take it out, so you just go with it. And the winner of today, fourth school, also the one I committed to, my one and only love, Purdue University, deep in the land of Hoosier, shucking corn, Indiana, West Lafayette. Loved it. Honestly, in all aspects, Purdue seemed like my dream school. I got accepted. I was so excited to go. He gave me everything and I still miss him. He made me the happiest girl on earth. But that's enough on the college admissions process. I'm making a whole other video on that, so more on that later. But now that finally brings me to the reason why I'm making this video. I wrote that Common App essay to apply to all of these schools that I just stated, and I am not going to a single one of them. Let's read my essay. First and foremost, I am literally the goofiest hoe out there, y'all. I didn't even use a title for my essay. I sent all my applications in. I'm just living my life. I get on my phone, I go on Google, I see an article about college essays, so I'm like, why not? Let's read it. The first thing I see on there, use a title. Let's read now. I'm never holding boards for you again, said Grandmaster McGrath, wincing in pain as she dropped the 1-inch piece back onto the pile of wood boards. Thought I was real quirky for starting off with dialogue, didn't I? As I stood before her, shamefully, I felt tears prick my eyes and tried to gulp back the lump in my throat. Only the most cliche description ever. Tell me one young adult book that doesn't have this exact sentence somewhere in the book. That's right, You can't tell me, cause there isn't one. You're done for today. Off the floor. What is this, a freaking Jennifer Lopez song? I let my head fall, bowing out of the usual respect I held for her, but also due to the added exhaustion this time. With lumbering steps, I crossed the floor to the corner of the training area and stepped onto the uninviting cold tile of the girls' locker room. I literally don't know why I decided to turn into a descriptive writer all of a sudden, y'all. It's the fact that I really thought I did something there for me. I sat on the floor and stared at my feet, the feet that had betrayed me and recklessly kicked Grandmaster's fingers. Tears began streaming down my face, but I didn't know why. What was Taekwondo trying to teach me this time? To take some goddamn English lessons so I can finally stop writing at a 6th grade writing level, perhaps? On my 12th birthday, I pushed the heavy metal door of the New England Taekwondo Academy open for the very first time to enroll as a student. In retrospect, I find it embarrassing to admit that my motive behind joining Taekwondo was my newfound desire to be like the characters of my favorite Disney show, Kickin' It, in which a group of friends use their martial arts experience to solve conflicts at their local mall. Don't bother looking up this place, y'all. It burnt down. No, but it did close down for real, y'all. I'm not kidding. It actually did close down. To be honest, I can't say I'm surprised. But I mean, for real though, if they had any more soft gumdrop bitches like me walking in and demanding them to make me look like Kim from Kickin' It, I'd close down that place ASAP. No, for real though, the co-owners had major beef and I fed off that shit like a parasite, y'all. So the younger co-owner was always trying to take over the older co-owner, and honestly, y'all know I'm Indian, y'all know I'm Hindu, and I don't eat cow, but that's the type of beef I could get behind. Soon, I began facing exciting challenges that left me questioning what lesson Taekwondo intended to teach me through them. Bro, at one point on Thursdays, I had so much shit to do. Like, I had school till 2:45, and then I had to literally drive halfway across the earth to another town to go to a math team meeting where we pretty much came in last place almost every time. And then I had to teleport my ass to Kumon, do my shit, and then tutor kids who were trying to do their shit, and then get in the car and then take my ass back to Taekwondo. And this was at like 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. and I was done. So if you think I was excited for Taekwondo's challenges, you're wrong. I was trying to be in and out of there like it was a Black Friday sale. Girl, I got other shops to hit. Well, in this case, after Taekwondo, the only shop I wanted to hit was like my bed. I wanted to go to sleep. But you get the point. On the first day of class, I was met with the bitter truth of martial arts in the form of endless, tiring drills. The days I expected to be breaking walls and learning to ward off ninjas, I was practicing kicking air and punching dummies countless times. Taekwondo taught me patience. Feels like I was high on LSD writing this shit. So I was trying to like say something and be like, Taekwondo taught me this. And then say something else that we did in class and be like, Taekwondo taught me that. You get it, you get it. We're gonna keep reading, you're gonna get it. When I performed my green belt test, I felt confident that my movements were sharper than ever, and I had the notion that I would get double promoted and skip a belt. My instructor though, disagreed, as he scrutinized my every step and I barely managed to pass. Taekwondo humbled me and made clear the popular saying, "You're never as good as you think you are." Bro, literally no one says that. I've literally never heard that. How is that a popular saying? You know, I'm slowly starting to understand why Northeastern and Georgia Tech rejected me. But I'm also having a hard time understanding why the other colleges accepted me. Your girl had way too much confidence for someone who couldn't even tie her laces until she was in 6th grade. One day, I was thrown into the ring with 2 black belts to spar. It was a 2 versus 1 match, and I was on a team with one of them. When the whistle was blown, they immediately charged at each other and began fighting, completely disregarding my presence. I stood there, dumbstruck, as I realized they didn't consider me a worthy enough opponent. Taekwondo taught me to fight for my authority. True story, I think I have the video. If I do, I'll put it in. But yeah, no, Taekwondo did not teach me to fight for my authority, y'all. So there used to be this 8-year-old kid, and yeah, he was feisty. So one time, this kid and I, we were on opposite sides of this punching bag that we were sharing because, you know, there was a limited number, and we had to like kick it alternatively. So we start the drill, and literally 1 minute in, he goes, "You're not going fast enough." And I'm like, yeah, I am going fast enough actually. And he's like, no, you're taking way too many breaks. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Jaden. Yeah, his name was Jaden. I don't give a fuck. I'ma tell y'all, because unlike his ass, my diet did not solely consist of animal crackers and Go-Gurt, which would give me the sugar rush that we needed for this bullshit class. So sorry, Jaden, but maybe I'm a little bit tired. So maybe I can't go as fast as you. Okay guys, so I was like editing this video and I basically realized that I never even got to the point, which was the fact that like this whole rant that I just had, like, you know, before you saw this, like what I was thinking about Jaden, that was all in my head, y'all. Like I did not like have a backbone for me to like stand up for myself. Like I could not like grow a pair and put that fucking 8-year-old toddler in his place, okay? Taekwondo did not teach me to fight for my authority, so yeah. Okay, so I tried to look for the video of me fighting with those 2 black belt girls, like literally everywhere. I could not find it for the life of me, but I swear it's somewhere. I'm gonna show y'all one of these days. But guess who I did find? I found a video of motherfucking Jaden, and like, you know, I'm thinking about it, y'all. I think I might just put it in because you can't really see his face, so I think it's only fair for you. I need to show y'all. It's just, what is my life? Like, is this what my life has come to? Literally. I am beefing with an 8-year-old who I haven't seen in literally like almost 5 years. So he's probably 13 now. He's moved on with his life. I can't, no, just no. Undoubtedly, it was tough to process the criticism every class, but I believe pursuing it at such an impressionable age has readied me for a world of critics in my adult life. No, it didn't. I cry like every day. I'm not even gonna wear makeup to my future job if I even get one, because I know that I'm gonna be crying all day long and my mascara cannot be dripping down like that. In the fall of 2016, my parents' impulsive decision to relocate to India resulted in me leaving Massachusetts 3 months before my dad. In my hasty departure, I left behind all my Taekwondo laurels, my certificates, belt collection, and broken boards that I had painted with designs to double as statement pieces in my bedroom, entrusting them with my dad to bring them back. Oh wow, painted wood boards. Oh my god, who is she? A DIY queen. Move your ass, Bethany Moda. We got a new girl in town. I'm no longer a hashtag motivator girl. It's hashtag Poojanator now. To my utter disappointment, luggage issues left him with no choice but to leave them behind in storage. Accepting that it is more than likely that the storage unit has been auctioned off by now has been difficult for me. I have no physical proof of my journey as a martial artist, but upon reflecting, I recognized that I carry Taekwondo with me wherever I go. Okay, I'm not gonna like make fun of this sentence because I'm actually still sad to this day. Like, I miss my Taekwondo laurels. Yeah, so in the next few sequence of clips, you guys will be able to see, you know, the bra strap, whatever's going on under my shirt. And there's just so many things going wrong with this video and I'm tired at this point. Please just comment, like, subscribe, do whatever, do all that good shit. And I know there's nothing wrong with being able to see a bra strap. It's just a fact that my Indian parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and people who I've never met before are watching these videos and I cannot provide an explanation. I'm sorry, like Last year, I had a close encounter with a woman who I almost crashed into whilst driving. Sensing that she intended to use violence as she stormed towards me, I balled my fists up, ready to defend myself. Although it seems contradictory to its purpose, I uncurled my hands as I remembered that, most importantly, Taekwondo taught me peace. So this was actually when I was on my scooter, because surprise, surprise, I still can't drive, y'all. First of all, it was my mistake. But you're not supposed to let them know that you know that it was your fault. And how do you do that? You put up your fists and square up. So my mom was sitting behind me on the scooter and she like whispers in my ear, "Girl, you know what you did." But I am not ready to accept defeat yet. So I'm just like, be quiet, woman, sit tight, I got you. Long story short, that lady came for my neck, my mouth ran dry, I couldn't even say a word. So my mom apologized and we left. She won, I didn't win. I mean, you think that you'd have the upper hand on a middle-aged woman on the street, but I guess not. But in all seriousness, guys, I am actually very passionate about Taekwondo. And you know, I loved those few years that I got to learn it from one of the best teachers on the world. I don't know why the place really shut down. I don't know, that's sketchy. But anyway, so yeah, I'm actually very sad that I never got to earn my black belt. So everything that I talked about in the essay was actually very true. You know, I did not fake my entire college essay. But on another note, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you think Northeastern University and Georgia Tech didn't let me in because they were way too threatened by my power. I can't even flex, that just looks bad. And if you watch till here, you're a real one. I absolutely adore you. So after all this chaos, you're probably wondering, so are you even going to college at all? And where are you going if so? And to that, I'd probably have to tell you, good luck, Charlie.